The beginning of your entrance music is your voice saying there is more than one royal family in wrestling. Was that an allusion to the Anoa'i family? Was this an intentional manifestation where you knew to get to where you want to be and to make Rhodes the top name on the marquee once again, it's got to run through the bloodline? Was that intentional or was this happenstance?
Well, I'll tell you, it's applicable now so much. When I said that, the bloodline wasn't, because that music's been with me since I went on my way.
Sure, sure.
And WWE was kind enough to understand that I have to keep it. It's the part of the lyrics till the end. So when I remember, wrestling has more than one royal family. When I said it, the bloodline wasn't a thing yet. Roman was a thing and growing and evolving and truly has become, if people ever want to know the difference between the superstar and the wrestler, he is. That is a WWE superstar. I mean, I can't say enough. The scene with Sammy, so terrible in terms of what went down at the end of the Royal Rumble. Yet I speak about Roman with a great deal of respect because there is no one currently better. He is the biggest superstar in the WWE, but in the wrestling space. So in sports entertainment, in wrestling, in combat sports, wherever you want to put it. When I said it, it came from a little bit of a place of, there's all these wonderful families. Of course, the McMahon family, the Guerreros, the Mysterios, the Harts, the bloodline themselves. I could continue to go on. The Briscoes, Gerald and Jack, not to mention the Briscoes of Ring of Honor fame. I mean, literally, there's it's a family business. It's families who come, it's families who compete. And I mean, this is going to be real after the bell stuff right here, but I'll shoot straight with you. As a kid, I saw a lot of the things that were written about my dad after his career, and he never sweat them because he had been to the top, right? He had tasted it. Dusty was one of the biggest stars in the history of the business and top 5 most in terms of currently still, I would say inspirational or I'm not sure the word.
His influence is massive on this entire business.
100%. The footprint of what he left behind is something. But as a kid reading some of these things, these are professional outlets that would call him like a fat slob and stuff. As a kid, again, he didn't sweat it. And I wish I had spoke to him about it, but I sweat it. I took it personally. And my sister to this day, it's like Game of Thrones. That's how we felt as a family. This family off, this forgotten wrestling family. My sister to this day, Teal, she doesn't make peace with those people. That she's got her list, and they're on it. And if she sees them, she's going for the jugular. For me, when he passed, a lot of those people did change their tunes, and a lot of things were corrected. But to me, I still look for, I would say in the simplest of terms, revenge. And part of revenge, the best part of it, the best way to really get revenge and vindicate and avenge somebody like a Dusty Rhodes from things that didn't even bother him is success. That's really it. You can call someone else's names back. You can bring up the past. Or you can actually be as kind as possible to those people, but just make sure they know you're going to run up the damn score. You're going to run it up, and you're going to make sure when my daughter puts her name down somewhere, when Kellen and Maris and Dylan and Dalton and Dakota do the same, that they know the Rhodes were at the top of their field and good people. So yeah, that's an answer I don't think I've ever given anybody, and I'm not angry with anybody, but when you're an angry 8-year-old, you stay an angry 37-year-old. It's just, it doesn't leave you. You want to fix things that really don't need to be fixed. And one of the reasons I'm sharing this, and I know it doesn't sound great, but I will say one of the things I love about Bruce Pritchard is Bruce has been really important in my life in terms of telling me this isn't about Dusty. This is about you. You're the guy. And that feels so unbelievably special to hear from someone who knew him, because he's not drawing a comparison. He's telling you. And he's been very good. Him and Nick both. I know we don't like to shout out people and name names often, but I can say throughout my rehabilitation process, they've made it very much about my first name and not my last name. And that helps. Angry 8-year-old aside, that helps. Mixed, you can clearly a very mixed, complicated person here.
You brought that forward a few days ago, the first name versus the last name. Why was now the time to do that for you, Cody?
Because I think there's a lot of people who will look at this situation, finish the story, and we're talking about Dusty Rhodes 1978 holding the championship, the crowd thinking he won it, and then it being stripped away.
The winner, but not the new world champion, Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes wins it. There must be a pin count or a submission for the belt to change hands.
Rhodes is upset. He had the championship belt around his waist.
And that being my first dream in the business, to just win this title, win it, and let him know I have it, right? But circumstances have changed. That interaction can't happen. But nonetheless, it's a discredit to my story to just make it about if he was here. And a lot of people hit me with the if he was here but don't know him. Corey knew him. If he was here, he wouldn't even want me to be saying his name.
Nope.
He would be, it's you. And that I do get it. Fathers and sons are important stories to tell, and that's why I do bring it forward. But at the end of the day, who's ever standing tall at WrestleMania, it's either Roman Reigns or potentially something could happen. We got a long way to go, or it's Cody Rhodes. That's who's in the ring. That's who's standing tall. That's who's taking the spot. That's who's the quarterback, and that's who's moving forward. And all the family, all the bloodline, his and mine, all of that is tuned out for that moment. It's your face and it's yours, and that's why I thought it was important to remind folks. It's a complicated story here. His and mine, Dusty's, mine, Roman's, his family's, very complicated and a lot of emotions.
Like what you hear? Catch full episodes of After the Bell on Spotify. Follow us now and never miss an episode.